Because you get to express yourself in what you're doing, and it kind of lets you go out of the world that you're living in. And I just like it because it's fun too.
How long have you been doing dance?
For about 6 years.
What dance are you involved?
I will be doing lyrical, hip hop, jazz, and contemporary.
Are you excited for the recital?
Yes.
So, how do you feel knowing this will be your last recital with Brite Starz?
Sad and
Aubrey, I have the little kids song stuff on it. So we're right here, and then we're switching into that.
What are your favorite types
The
of
little
dance?
kids like to do the air
hip hop and contemporary.
And why is
song,
that?
like memorize.
Because hip hop
The lot of dance.
is fun and contemporary it's
Then I have
also
all the
fun.
dance songs.
What is your favorite dance that you're doing? Can you tell us about it?
Contemporary because it's like a slow dance and you don't have to rush. Jazz, ballet, tap, contemporary. What? Hip hop. That too.
How do you go to like remember all of these dances?
Practice.
What do you like most about dance?
The feeling of being on the stage.
Okay, what dance are you doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow I'm gonna do contemporary, glee, lyrical, and jazz.
Can you tell us, are you excited for the recital?
Yes.
What are you most excited for?
I'm excited for trying to do the quick dress changes with short amount of time.
Oh, how long have you been doing dance?
I've been doing it since I was 3.
Oh, wow, that's really nice. Can you tell us what you like about dance?
I like that it's just like it's always fun, and even if like you mess up, you can get it right.
What dances are you doing tomorrow?
I'm doing hip hop, jazz, contemporary, ballet, and yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 7.
How long have you been dancing?
So I don't. Oh, this is my 3rd year.
Okay, are you excited for tomorrow?
Yes.
Can you tell us what your name is?
My name is Taya, and I do dance and lots of dances.
Are you excited for tomorrow?
Yes, I am.
What's your favorite dance to do?
I don't have one. I like every type.
What dances are you doing tomorrow?
I'm doing hip hop, jazz, ballet, and contemporary.
Are you excited? How long have you been dancing?
This is my 3rd year.
Well, we're in the dressing room right now before recital, and we're about to start lining up to do the entrance.
Are you excited for the recital?
I am excited for the recital. I am because I've been here since the first one, so it's bittersweet.
What dance are you doing and what's your favorite?
I'm doing a point dance, a tap dance, a contemporary dance, and a Broadway jazz dance. And my favorite is probably my contemporary dance. Well, it's just me and Bella, and it's really pretty. It's a song by Sia, who's like my favorite artist, so it's pretty fun to get to dance to one of her songs.
Actually, my granddaughters, Madison and Bella Montz, had been dancing at a studio out in Destin for 5 years. But then that studio decided that they were going to close. And their mom, my daughter Amy Montz, had been looking around here in Fort Walton Beach trying to decide where we wanted the girls to dance. But she just didn't get a really good feeling about any place. So we decided, what the heck, let's try it. So in 2012, we opened Brite Starz. The other studios are great, but they concentrate on competing. We did not compete because it's very expensive for the parents and it's very stressful for the dancers. So we decided instead of competing that we would have a performance team, and we did local performances, so it didn't cost the parents traveling expenses and hotels and stuff like that, but yet the girls still had the opportunity to be out in front of an audience, and their dancing abilities grew because of that. So first of all, I'd like to go way back to our first two teachers who helped us get off on the right foot, and that was Lindsay Stevens and Mary Rogers. They were absolutely phenomenal, and they stayed with us until this year, and then they just had to make a life change and move on to different things. And then we added Mr. Nate and a young lady named Jessica, and then Carly Benson. They were wonderful. And this year we ended up with Jenny Scheidmantel, I probably mispronounced that, and Natalie. And we brought Mr. Nate back. And Kara teaches tumbling. They've all been so instrumental in helping us achieve what we have achieved.
Yes, so my kids were, Maddie was going into 5th grade and Bella was going into 2nd, and we needed a new studio and we couldn't find anything in town that met our needs. So my mom and I decided we were going to open our own studio that kind of met in the middle of the studios that were already existing in Fort Walton. And from there, the first year was amazing. We had so many students, and we just grew from there. Unfortunately, due to health reasons and other life events, we've had to decide, unfortunately, to close the studio. But we say this is not an ending. This is just a new beginning for our family, and especially my girls. So we are blessed for everybody who's been a part of Brite Starz, and so many children who have been with us since the beginning, like Emma and Ruby, who got their start at our studio. Oh my goodness, we would not be where we are today without all of our amazing teachers, and especially our past ones who, one will be here tonight, but the other one can't, Mary and Lindsay. They were here from year 1 to year 5, and of course Nate, Ansley, Natalie, Kara, and Jenny kept everything afloat this year, and it's bittersweet anyway, but just seeing all these little ones, and they're so stinking cute, and how you can see the progression throughout the year, that's, I think, just going to be the hardest. You're always exhausted throughout the whole year, but when we sit at recital and watch, and by the end we take a deep breath and we sigh, because we're like, this is why we did it. This is what it was all for.